Hi, I'm Kieran and this is my SDP pitch. So my idea is to make a promotional video for a pub in Foy to promote Foy and the pub business that I feel is underseen by a lot of people. I'll also be making a 30-second advert, but the promotional video will be about 2 minutes to about 3 minutes long. The start will start with someone walking up the front of the stairs to the pub, and the music kicking in with with the text of the pub. There's a quick snippet there of what it kind of looked like. Then the next shot will be inside of the pub, what it looks like inside, and then the soft music will still be playing, and there'll be an employer talking in the background about what makes Foy and the pub special in general from other places. And then there will also be shots of the food that they make and send out and cook and etc. And the employer will talk about that as well. The next part of the video, after about 2 minutes in, there will be the hotel part where they talk about why it's good to stay in the hotel, what benefits you get, and what you can expect from a night staying there. Yeah, that's about it for that side. So my target audience is going to be middle-aged people who kind of either live close by in the area or are down on holiday, mostly couples, because that's what the hotel mostly specialises in, is couple rooms. That's a view of Foy, and that's the place I'll be filming. Yeah, so we're also going to promote the video or maybe on Visit Cornwall. It's a popular website for people looking to go places in Cornwall. So you could also be promoting Foy in that and the pub. Yeah, we could also promote the video on Facebook pages and possibly their Facebook page. And the main time they expect visitors is summer holidays and bank holidays, public holidays, etc. This is about how long the video would be. It'd be about, might be a bit longer, 1-2 minutes, maybe 2 to 3 minutes, and then the advert will be about 30 seconds long, and that'll be getting cut from the promotional video and putting it into an advert to make it more for TV use or maybe YouTube, etc. if people don't want to watch such a long video. Yeah, I got the idea to use it for about 30 seconds because popular brand Skills uses their adverts and they're about 30 seconds long. So yeah, on to the next one. This is about the promotional, the potential risks. So there's obviously, because it's near the sea, you've got to be careful because you might fall in the sea. The pub is also like right next to a car park, so you've got to be careful when you're filming the outside for cars come in. And also in the morning it can be quite busy out there. You have to watch out for bumping into people and not distracting people from their day. Also, it's obviously a kitchen, so you have to do a risk assessment for why it's going to be safe to film in there and what sort of time you can film, because you obviously don't want to be filming when they're busy, taking out food and stuff like that. I also got the idea of a popular YouTuber called Mars Bar, who also did this idea in college, and I've seen his video, and there's a link at the end. I'll show you. Actually, there's a link at the start. I could show you at the end if you want. About like when he made his promotional video, and I thought it was really good for how old he was, because he's the same age as me. That's where I got the idea from. This is how I want the audience to be left. So I want the audience to be left looking that pubs are still thriving, and this video and the video looks.
I'm going to pause you a second. I'll leave this running. I'm just going to ask you to be quiet. Guys, sorry. Keep the noise down a bit. I'm trying to do a pitch in here. Everyone. Cheers. Sorry, Kieran. Please continue.
Yeah, I also want it to look very professional to obviously impress people, because some people overlook people's age about how good of a job they could do for making a video. and I will be doing all the roles. Obviously, it's self-directed project, so I'll be completing all the camera work, all of the filming, etc. So for equipment, I'm gonna need a HD recording camera, so the quality is good. Also a Tascam to record people's audio, so you can have the audio of the employees talking over the top. A microphone. Sorry, and a tripod, obviously, because when you're gonna need to choice, you don't want the camera to be shaky. And the media form will be an advert with narrated and background music. And the cost of the video will be relatively inexpensive, because the only cost will be getting there and obviously maybe having food, but I'd just take back lunch or something with me. What could go wrong? I could struggle to find time with the employees for when they're free and I'm free, because obviously they are employed by the pub, so you'd have to find time when they can fit in to talk about the place. Also, if we'll obviously be filming outside for the first scene, so you have to make sure it's a day when it's nice and sunny, so you don't get the camera wet, and the shot will look a lot better if it's sunny and more appealing. That's who I've been influenced by to make my video. Like I said before, Mars Bar made it, and he was only 17 when he's made his. Yeah, I also made the message obviously to be like the pub industry is still thriving, and that it can still compete with higher standard places like restaurants and hotels. Can you show the video?
Yeah, go for it.
I'll just show you snippet because it's quite long.
Yeah, okay.
Is the audio good? Yeah.
You walk in here and it's like walking into a friend's house, a living room. We know you, we know where you've been, we know what you're doing, we know what's going on with your day, and we're happy to see you. It's different than going anywhere else, and I think people love that.
So yeah, this is a quick little snippet. And then this is going to be kind of the times about when I'm going to be doing stuff. So the plan of the project's going to be that's when I planned it, pre-production, recording, etc. So I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the last slide. All right. If you hit present again, please, and then we'll just pop back to that last slide there. So you've got your planning the project 1st to 3rd of April, 4th to 1st. So good. Okay. Project recording and editing, filming the scenes. Yeah. So it leads up. It actually leaves you 3 days. Contingency time.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
It's nice. Good. So you plan to be ahead of yourself.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. So usually 3 days is kind of a minimum. I'd say like an extra week would be good, but it could flow, couldn't it? You've got that room, which is good. So I'm glad you put that in there. Good. Yeah, well done. I like your pitch.
Thank you.
Did a good job. So I'm going to whip over it in order that you've shown me. There's the clips and things. So you're going to have your colleagues and stuff, because you work out the pub, don't you?
Yeah.
You need a permanent video for that pub that you work at. So in order to get to it, that's obviously must be quite simple.
Yeah, just get the bus there.
You get the bus there. So costing in that way is something to consider. Add that in to show that you've had to consider that.
Yeah.
But that's fine anyway. So it's the usual amount of money you'd spend in it.
Yeah.
And scripting for narration. So you're going to script stuff for your colleagues to say, or are you just going to go at them with a question? Because they're going to talk over.
Probably just a question. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just so you can, because I don't want them to be scripted of what I would think, what I think about it. I want it to be what they truly think.
An honest opinion. Yeah. Okay. Good. So in that way, in the past we've done a few projects that involve sound and sound design and things like that. What you need to do and must do is test all of the stuff before you go.
Sound agreement.
Anyway, but have a run of some of the stuff. So practice. Ask someone a question what they think of the college, for instance, and record them saying that.
Yeah.
And then listen back to it and see if the mic you're going to use is okay. Are you going to use the Tascam mic that's built in? Are you going to use the Tascam with a shotgun mic? Are you going to use the Tascam with a clip mic? Okay. And I would suggest a clip mic might be the simplest way to go. To clip it on the shirt, little lapel mic, and off they go. That's fine.
You haven't started yet, have you?
All right. Yeah, we're in the middle of it. No
Good.
worries. So do some tests of that sort of stuff. All right, and have a think about how that's going to run. Good. So you talked about kind of Visit Cornwall, where stuff might go.
Yeah.
It's worth maybe looking that up, maybe finding a contact to get some of that stuff into your research. Yeah. See where the hotel currently suggests things should be launched and put out.
Okay.
Alright. Cool. So we got that. So I've written down here some kind of pointers for things to research to get you going.
Okay.
So you want to obviously going to look up existing holiday ads.
Yeah.
So that's something you need to be doing. Have a look at the style of those existing holiday ads, and are you thinking of launching a style of the one that you kind of described there and shown an example of, or are you going to adapt and use some others as well?
Kind of like the sound style, maybe.
Yeah.
A little bit different for the visuals, but very similar. Yeah.
Yeah. So I like the title with the female talking over the top.
Yeah.
It's nice, isn't it? Like it's quite a calm, soothing voice, and if that's something you want to get across, because that's an inviting thing to hear, then that's something you need to consider as well. And when you're recording it, you want to get the person in a quiet area.
Yeah.
If you're going to get someone at the hotel,
there's spare rooms sometimes.
Yeah. So maybe get one that's not right above the bar, for instance.
Yeah,
You're going to get that echo through it. We'll pick it up.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Script and keyword. Yeah. So maybe when you're talking about kind of not scripting, it might be worth. I don't know. It depends how you want it to come across. It'd be nice to get some kind of vox pop off the spur comments and kind of reactions to questions from your kind of co-workers. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But also maybe if you want a definite introduction kind of audio bit, maybe think of some keywords or key things for them to consider.
To go off, yeah.
So it's not entirely a script, but you're not just leaving them hanging.
Yeah, okay.
Because they'll stumble over the words.
Yeah.
It won't be nice and clear and fluid. All right.
Maybe possibly write up a script before with them.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
They know what they decide what they want to say, but it's scripted. So
It depends where it's going to be shown in the video. If you want actual honest reactions, then you don't want to do a script. But if you want an introduction piece for the hotel, then you might want to, like you say, form something with some of the people that are working there. Yeah, for sure. And think about the shot types as well. So that one, the example you showed there, was obviously there's a drone coming across, isn't there?
Yeah.
If you've got access to that sort of stuff, great. If not, if that's difficult, keep it simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to go at this on your own, aren't you?
Yeah, and then later in the video, he does have just
like stills indoors and stuff.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
It's like that can be done.
Yeah.
But like stuff like that could be done.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Cool. So that's the sort of thing you want to look at. You're going to use the same lighting, I suppose, that's in the hotel and the available lighting. You want to just do a quick test. Maybe borrow some equipment when you go to work.
I got that tonight actually.
Yeah. Borrow a camera. Do a light test. If you know that an area is particularly dark, maybe think about a different shot somewhere else that's nice and light. If you want it light, the colour that you're going to convey is also going to be attractive to people. If it's a dark, gloomy looking place. I mean,
well, obviously the kitchen is quite well lit.
Yeah, that'll be well lit.
The kitchen will be alright for that, and the pubs can be dark, but if you get it on like quite a sunny day,
now
would be perfect.
Yeah, just after Easter coming to summer is good light, isn't it? Yeah, and it lasts into the evening as well. Yeah, so then especially there on the front, it's going to be really good. Yeah. All right. I don't know about getting on. They do little ferries from there, don't they? They go across to Polruan and stuff.
Yeah, that's how Lucas.
Yeah. I don't know if getting the shot you've shown in your example. Can you get a shot like that that's yours without taking a risk on the edge of the railings?
Like, no, that's actually the key comes round about like there.
Yeah.
So I can go to the end of the key and get a shot like that.
I would consider.
Without even going to Polruan. You could go to Polruan, but it'd be too far away.
Too far away from it. Yeah. Okay. But maybe think about how you might want to use some photographs in there as well as footage and combine the two, because it's quite nice having a photograph. Sometimes you can in post do a pan across the photograph, and sometimes that's quite appealing. Some things use it might look a bit cheesy, I don't know, you might not want it. Have a think about it. If you do use anyone's audio like a voiceover, that you still need to do a model release form because it's a recording of them. And it will be promoting the hotel, so you need to get a signed thing from the manager of the hotel just to say it's fine for you to film in here. Just as a backup, because you're a professional doing the course. It's stuff you would normally collect if you were on a shoot.
Obviously,
you'd have to. So going into your location recce, risk assessing and stuff like that, particularly your location recce and clearances, you'd need to ask permission to film. So get that form anyway, even if you've got the go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Something to consider. All right. And especially because you're recording people's voices now with the new GDPR, you need to make sure you're backed up. If you make any recording of anyone, get them to sign a form. Not like in a public area like that photograph.
Yeah.
That's fine. Doesn't matter. But if you're specifically like we are now,
Yeah.
you've already signed a form when you started college to say I can record you. Same thing. You need to produce the same paperwork.
Okay.
All right. DSLR F number. Do you know anything about the F number or controlling the depth of field on the camera?
No.
Right, so something to look up and test.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're too uncomfortable with it when you get to that point, don't worry about it and just run like you've recorded before.
Okay.
But it's something to look at. So depth of field is how much is in focus and how much is completely blurred and out of focus.
Okay, that
If
could
you-
be useful for some shots. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're going to film, say, the food,
Yeah.
that'll look really nice if you throw the background out.
Yeah.
And have a look at some food photography and other food media.
Mm-hmm.
Some that's like straight down shot onto a nice layout on a table.
Yeah.
Maybe that's something you want to consider. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe you want it live in the kitchen.
No,
But again, the depth of field is something you throw the chefs out of focus. So you're just photographing or filming the hot plate and the food on it waiting to go.
Yeah.
Those sorts of things are nice.
Yeah.
But looking at the F number, I've written it down here for you, is something to research. Okay. Keeping locals really good. You did mention about them not perhaps being as available to do something as you would want them to be if they're working. I reckon you'll probably squeeze the time in somewhere.
Yeah.
But what's a plan B if it all falls down? Have you got mates at the hotel that you could ask to come in a bit early one day, and you're on a day off? For
there's
instance?
there's quite a few people that work there. So even if I can't get the specific person I want, I could use someone.
There's
else.
others that you can just pick on and get them to
Yeah, I know a few people that definitely be able to do it.
Yeah, good.
If not.
So it sounds like it will run easily, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Really should go without a snag, really. Yeah,
Mhm.
good. I really like the piece. Yeah, sounds good to me. Well done.
Okay.
That's it.